Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. My leg is itching. Why are you itching, leg? Okay. More Monifactory. Hello, Pebbles, Starry Night, Trev, BKJ, Super Swag. Hello. How am I? I am doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. You're the first person to ask how I'm doing today. See everybody in chat. Super Swag cares. None of you guys care except for Super Swag. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Hello, hello, everybody. What do we got going over here? Hot Osmiridium. How is Max? Yeah, Max is super cute and fluffy, full of spunk and like energy and all sorts of things. I don't know if anybody else's cat does this, but like when I'm going from one room to another and Max is behind me, he always like bolts in front of me. He has to be first. He's like, ha, I beat ya. Always. He'll never just walk behind me. He always has to like run in front. Can we see Max? If you open up a previous VOD that has the camera on, because there's no camera today. What are we doing today, guys? What are we doing today? I think we're going to be continuing on with our power production project that we were doing over here. So Jassassin moved the one reactor that wasn't hooked up, or that was turned the wrong way and was hooked up, I guess, and he hooked it up over here. And I logged on earlier and saw that he had ran all the EE wire and stuff to get this going. I was like, oh, I'll just put the flux plugs on there. So I did that. Now I saw that he had this one set to like priority 201 or something. And we were talking before, that'd be kind of cool. When these things are on, like you can kind of illuminate down this way, like a progress bar, whatever. The more power we draw, the more these come on in order, basically, is the idea. So I had changed this one from like 200 priority to 209. And then this one's 208, 207, 206. So basically, when we need power, it's going to be using this one. And then when this one can't provide, this one turns on, and then this one, and then so on and so forth, is the way that's going to work. So it seems like it's going to be pretty cool. We also have room behind to add additional ones, and I think they'll probably be on the same priorities, I think. And then we also have room for 2 more on this side of each row. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to end up doing. So the ones at the very end might not ever turn on, but they'll be there in case we have a huge power draw. Your cats also like to trip you up? Well, he hasn't actually tripped me, but like, he'll just try and run ahead every time. He'll never take last place. He always needs to be first place. Nakwada reactor multiblock. Wait. That wouldn't. Okay, hold on a second. We need to do hashtag NAC so we can see this, right? Nakwada reactor, spatial pylon, ZPM, all this kind of stuff. So if I wanted to request like 10 of these, can I? It says I can. Should I though? That's another question. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we need 1, 2, 3. Let's just request 4 for now. We'll fill out this 1.5. We'll do 4 of those. How's this gonna do? Seems like it's going all right. I'm just wondering if there's going to be like any big slowdowns here. Like so far, I'm not seeing anything that looks like it's going to be crazy. These take a little bit of time, but I think those will be done before everything else is going to be. A lot of tin alloy. Crafting 64. How are we crafting tin alloy dust? Just out of curiosity. So that is tin dust and iron dust. So I guess that must be some kind of a mixer recipe. I'm just kind of curious how this is hooked up. Tin alloy dust. That is coming from the green room. Right here. I'm confused. Maybe it's already done making it all. Yeah, available. Okay, yeah, so I must have used all these mixers. Okay. Yo, what's up, Razzle? We're in the process of making a few more Naquita reactors. We have all 5 of these hooked up right now. So, like, most of our power is coming from this guy, although this one isn't on. Why are we not on? Or is it on? It's just not glowing, or is it solid on? Oh, are all of these on? Oh my, they are all on.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing well.
Very good.
Just asked, and I have to tell you something. I'm sorry.
You should be sorry.
I'm sorry. Your head's on backwards, by the way. Actually, no, you're just not looking.
I'm not looking.
No, that's fine. Don't be mad at me.
I'm already mad.
Don't be mad.
Okay, I'm not mad anymore.
So I logged on earlier, and I saw that we weren't making circuits. So I was like investigating, and yeah. Anyway, I did some upgrades. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Are you mad? You look mad. Don't pull out your sword.
Where'd you go?
I don't know. Where did I go? Oh crap! He found me. Okay, so anyway, yeah. So I ended up upgrading your circuit room here. This
That's
clean
what
room.
I was gonna do.
I know. I'm sorry. I saw the circuits weren't running. I saw the circuits weren't running, and I needed circuits, and I was like, "Oh, did you forget to upgrade these, or?"
No, I didn't have. I was waiting for the resources to build up so I could upgrade these.
I didn't know. I apologize, but anyway, I upgraded them for you. So I did it. I did it.
Now you've done it.
I've done it big time.
Sweet. Did you change all the recipes so that they work more efficiently in these ones?
I didn't touch anything other than change the machines because the recipe that was going in the IV machines just were not working.
I see.
So like the only thing I did was change the power wires at the machines, the diode.
I see.
Yep.
And you did this off stream?
I did.
What did we say about progress off stream?
Is that really progress though?
Yes.
Is it progress?
How long did it take you?
I don't know. I was doing a lot of different things. I was derping around.
That's progress.
You want to see some more progress?
You made more progress off stream?
I gotta get away from him before he kills me. Okay, so if you come all the way down, I went down too far. Just to the basement. The real basement, not the downstairs basement. The wiring room basement. Yeah.
The attic. The basement's attic.
The basement's attic. So if we walk over here, if you'll continue following me. You're looking at the progress, by the way.
This is a lot of concrete.
This is a lot of concrete. So I filled in everything under here.
When does it end? It's like deceiving. It looks like it should end in like 10 blocks.
Don't fall off. Don't fall off. So yeah, I put in the underfloor here for everywhere. The basement. It took a while, and I had to craft like 20,000 white concrete or something. I don't know, but yeah, I made some progress.
Okay.
If you call this progress, it's just, I don't know, I call it derping, but you know.
That's fine. Stuff like that where it's like all I did was sit here for an hour and right click. That's not the same as I went up here, I tore out all the machines, I upgraded the machines, I upgraded the cables, I had to upgrade the thing. But
we needed circuits. You don't understand.
And I was going to do that first thing I logged in.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize. I won't do it again. I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay.
Don't hate me.
Hate is a strong word.
And I know you're thinking it, so please don't hate me again. You're still looking at me with your sword out. Hello, Hoff.
I was gonna go for the sneak attack.
Oh, the sneak attack. Trying to be the assassin that you are always meant to be.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, okay, so what am I gonna do this stream?
I don't know.
I guess I'm done.
You were working on the crystal processes and stuff?
Uh-huh. I was.
Stay out of your lane? I think I was out of my lane.
That's right.
Pretty sure I was out of my lane here. But I'll tell you what, like, I saw that we were missing circuits, and I came up here to see why. And I seriously thought it was just an oversight, like you were tired or you forgot to do it, or I don't know, any number of reasons. So I was like, okay, I'll just do it real quick. I'll just be swapping the machines. And then I realized that, yeah, it was a little bit more involved. Yeah. But by the time I was like at that point where it was a little bit more involved, I was like already mostly done. So,
yep.
Yeah, I apologize.
It's all good. It's all good. So I'm going to finish up changing over the recipes now that these, because as far as I know, there was only one recipe that wasn't working in these machines, but I actually didn't check all of them. So I got to go check all of them and make sure that they're all updated to the new version.
Okay.
Because I did one that obviously wasn't working because it didn't.
They were all full of the non-working recipe when I came up here.
Right. Yeah. But as far as I know, that was the only one. But I have to check because that recipe is significantly more efficient on resource usage. Oh. Which is why I switched to it.
Okay.
Which is actually why I ended up switching it back. But I think what I didn't do is clear the machine.
Oh, I see.
So I'm pretty sure I switched back to the old recipe, but the machine never got cleared. That's something I forgot to do. So in theory, if you had cleared the machine, everything would have worked again.
All right.
Anyway, I will finish this up, and then I'm working on the next tier circuits.
You're always working on the next tier circuits.
Look, have you seen how many tiers of circuits there are?
There's a few, but I feel like we're reaching the end, aren't we?
We are at tier, what, 5?
Okay,
tier 6.
Let's go to the progression.
Okay, technically we're at tier 7, but we have tier 7 V1, and they go all the way down to tier 12. So we're like halfway.
What is the final circuit called? Monic processor.
Don't look at its recipe.
I'm not going. I'm just looking at the circuit names. Dimensional processor mainframe. Matter processor mainframe. Oh, the wetware ones. It's got like the eye that's looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I have no idea what I'm going to be working on other than just probably making some more Naquita reactors. I saw that you had moved the one and you had hooked up the AE, making progress.
I rotated it, yes.
And you made progress by hooking up AE to all the other ones.
That's right.
Yeah, making progress off stream.
I'm not sure that really counts.
I mean, you're doing things that I didn't do, so I think
the other thing I was looking at these and thinking, man, I really don't like that they blink and flicker.
I was thinking the same thing. So tell you what, I was kind of like looking at this off stream a little bit earlier, and I made recipes for, what is this thing called? It's some kind of a cover. Advanced. It was like some kind of advanced redstone. Oh, this thing, advanced energy detector. I thought that would be cool, but I couldn't figure out how to get that to work. Instead, it has like an RS latch controlled energy status as a redstone cover. So I figured we could set the upper and lower limit and turn the machine on and off when it reaches that. But I couldn't figure out how to get that to work.
Let's see.
I have an idea, but like just with the machine as it is, I can't figure it out.
It seems pretty simple to me. Minimum 33% turns off. Maximum 66 or 33% turns on. 66% turns off. Or
do you have it on the bottom face or on the back face?
On the bottom face.
You know what else is on the bottom face?
What's up?
Our flux plug. And this is not redstone controllable, unfortunately.
Yeah, so I would get a transformer or an energy converter. Plug that in so you can use the weak signal or whatever from the block. But you might actually be able to pull the weak signal anyway. If I grab... I haven't used cobblestone in a while. Redstone. Because in theory, should still pass that. Although this probably needs to be a solid block. So I would just convert that over to an energy converter or to a transformer. 4 amp ZPM transformer.
Well, can I tell you my idea before we go any further? So is along your same idea, but instead of doing a power converter or transformer, I was thinking about putting a Lapatronic bat box there for like extra power storage. And then we would be running this off that.
I don't know that those store very much power in this pack is the only problem.
Well, okay, it holds 4 of the Lapatronic, let's see. Lapotronic. The energy orbs, which is 25 million EU per, so if 25 million times 4 would be 1 billion, which I think is a decent amount. I don't know.
I wasn't sure about the energy rate, though, that they can produce.
It should be 1 tier of that power. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. The LUV. Wait, which one? These are doing ZPM. So I search ZPM BAT. The 4x battery buffer. So the reusable battery does 4. Is that 4 billion EU?
I haven't seen these before.
Anyway, so you do like the 4x battery buffer, you put 4 of these energy modules in there, and then...
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, I hadn't seen this block before. I didn't realize this was a thing.
Okay.
I knew about the battery, like discrete battery blocks you can create out of the Lapatron things, but those things are completely useless as far as I know. It seems like they nerfed it by just taking a 0 off their capacity.
Oh,
or their,
geez.
yeah, they like they're otherwise would work, but in this pack they don't want you using them.
Yeah.
So maybe these work. I don't know about these at all.
So that was my idea. We put those in place where this flux plug is, and then put the flux plug on the side of that, so the battery box outputs into that, and that gives us extra power storage when we're not needing power.
Well, and then we might still be able to use that redstone control.
Yeah, exactly. And then we
give us
could
access to it.
Yeah, well, like when the bat box drops below 50% or whatever we decide.
Yeah.
So that was kind of what I was thinking.
That sounds good.
So that might be something else I work on a little bit later today. The recipe for the energy module is a little out of control. I think we can afford it, but it's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, we're getting into some crazy recipes. I think that's kind of the story from here on out.
Yeah.
like that recipe looks really crazy. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do it. Yeah, this tier of circuits is gonna be the last one that's like, okay, fine. The next one is like, ouch.
Okay, now you got me curious. What's the next tier of circuit called?
So right now we're doing crystal processor. The next one is going to be the wetware processor.
Oh, the wetware. The wetware processor. That looks fine.
Uh-huh. Look at the little neuro processing unit.
I'm sure that'll be fine.
Stem cells.
Wait, stem cells? Oh no. Skulk, dragon.
And what is a sterile clean room again? Yeah, it's intense. Where do I get a dragon egg from? Do you know?
Wait, what is this? The chemical reactor. You get 64, and then another one that says 0 to 64.
No idea.
Is that just a random amount?
Yeah, some random amount of.
Just a random stack amount. Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird. Oh, XP juice. Might be time that we actually set up a proper XP juice thing instead of that HV thing that I have.
We might need a tier 6 micro miner so we can go get some dragon eggs.
We're making dragon eggs from the thing, the
Oh, are
hostile
we?
neural network, I believe.
Dragon eggs?
I might be mistaken. It looks like I am mistaken. I thought we were getting... Oh, no, we're getting dragon scales.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. There's a plus on this thing. What happens if I tell it to make 100? It says
Oh, we do have a tier 6. Okay.
maybe it's already set up.
But it's a micro miner, not the hostile networks.
Correct. So
Okay.
we already have the ability to make dragon eggs.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's another thing I was going to do. Actually, I think I was working on that yesterday as a tier 7. So I'll put that on my list as well. Oh, it's already on my list. Cool. Okay. Well, if there's anything else I can help you do to like ruin your progress today, just let me know.
Sure. Yeah, figure out what a sterile clean room is and build that.
Oh, no.
No. All right. I'm going to work on these and I'll check back in with you in a little bit.
Okay, and I'll be making more power for you to utilize over there.
Sweet.
Substations can hold crazy power. That's true. But this is like what we want to have happen is these things are blinky. And this is what we're talking about here. We want these to be less blinky, not hold a crazy amount of power, but we want it to like turn on, fill up its battery, then turn off, then let the battery drain, then turn on, etc., etc. So we're not just constantly blinky. That's what the conversation was about. So we should have enough stuff for a few more Naquadah reactors. So let's go ahead. Let's get a copy paste gadget. Oh, I guess I already have this set up. Maybe I need to learn more about the substation than, I don't know. I don't know what the substation does then. I assume that was just a place to store power in bulk. But if there's more to it than just that... I think we're just going to put this right up against the wall. Okay, so we can get rid of these torches. These are just placeholder here. Output bus stocking. For a second there, I thought this is the one I just placed, and I thought it was auto-filling that for me. I was like, what the heck? We still have diamond power. Diamonds is our backup. Enrich Naquadah bolts. Is that generating power? Not at this exact second. These over here with the green things are, or they can be, the ones that are actually glowing when they blink and they turn on, they're generating power. These are producing 524,000 EU per tick each when running. We're hooking up more of them, and then we're gonna make even more, and then we're gonna make more. Is that the best output you can get out of these particular multi-blocks? As far as I know, it is. The tooltip says they make exactly 3 amps of UV power. plug. And this one is priority 205, 204, 203, 202, 201, okay, so now we have quite a bit of power. Why is this one on? What's going on with this? It's idling, but it's glowing for some reason. Oh, this one doesn't have the input item. I assume this is just filling up his battery. Or did I do this the wrong order? Hold on a second. 209, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this stopped. Yeah, I think it was just running long enough to fill up its internal battery buffer here. So we are using 2 out of however many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 out of 9 currently. So it doesn't look like our power usage has changed much. Did you set channel on 202? Are you saying I made a mistake? 202, 201, 203. Yeah, we're good. So now the idea is to replicate this on this side, and then we can put another row behind each one as our power usage increases. But the other thing that I wanted to do was look at making it so these things blink less, because we've been seeing these things blink a lot. I have it muted because it was actually getting a little annoying. It's the, is it the electrolyzer? No, it's the arc. That sound just kind of gets annoying when we're working in the area, so I had to mute that. So yeah, let's take a look at these Lapatronic, or not Lapatronic, but these battery box things. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this easily or not. So the battery buffer doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. These, on the other hand, we do need a research station, so we need a Lapatronic energy orb cluster, which... a packer, a scanner. Oh, you got to make this on an assembly line.
I did it.
Wow, you definitely did it.
Oh, I really did it. You have no idea.
You so did it now.
I did it. Look at all the things that I done did. Wait, there's supposed to be more.
Oh, just asking, can I, I'm sorry, you're in the middle of something.
What's up?
I was gonna say, can you, come over to the yellow room, the 8E room?
Lello. Yes.
So up over here with the fluid storages, the bottom 3 here, chlorobenzene, dimethylbenzene, and isoprene. I assume you made those, or you were using those with your circuit processing. I had noticed that those were staying in the AE system. Like the system was trying to make, I think it was a poly B, whatever that stuff is, but it couldn't make it because it thought it had some of the stuff, but that was like being used in another recipe, etc. Anyway, I made these discs so it's store here, and then like as soon as the fluids all went onto this, like those circuit things for like the advanced SMD components started crafting correctly. So I just,
interesting.
I just wanted to bring to your attention, like if you're making new fluids.
I didn't realize those were new.
Yeah.
Okay. Nope, that's my bad. Nope. If I had known, I would have made discs.
Yep. Anyway, just wanted to bring that up real quick.
Yep. Thanks.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we wanted the battery buffer. We're trying to make the energy module. This is like... Here's another thing, chap. When I was messing with this stuff earlier and I made a data orb so I could get those circuits going, which, again, my bad. Crystal processor mainframe. I did the research on that thing. We have no space left. I don't know if we can just throw in more hatches. Does anybody know how this works? Data access hatch. There's an advanced data access hatch. Requires research. Okay. And then there's also a creative data access hatch, which I don't think we can do. Data access hatch. Adds 9 slots. Adds 16 slots. A data bank.
I did it.
Hey, you did it.
I really did it this time.
Oh boy. Oh, look at you go. You did it.
I did it.
And then? I think I did that one.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, I have a question for you since we got you on the line again.
Okay, what's up?
We're out of room 100% in the data access hatches for the assembly lines, the data bank thing.
So there's an upgraded version of the data access hatch.
Yeah, I saw there was the advanced one. My question was, is this the only 3 places these hatches can go, or can we add more elsewhere?
We can only add 3 total. They can go in different places, but only 3 in total.
Okay, that was the important thing.
Yep.
So we have to upgrade now. Okay.
Yes. So you can either build another one of these units, or you can upgrade the hatches themselves.
So if I build another one of those, can I take the data from that, import it into this one, and then everything else just works? I know we were talking about this before.
So kind of like if you think of it like a folder tree, the parent folder contains all of the sub items of all the subfolders.
Yep.
And the parent folder needs to be the one that feeds your machines. Otherwise, you only get the subdirectory of what feeds the machines.
Okay, so like, if we make another one, we just take all the stuff out of this and put into that one?
So if you make another one, I would do a data reception hatch in this one, a data transmission hatch in the new one, and you would transmit the data into this guy, since this guy's connected to all the machines. And then you would then have an additional, 3, 6, or 9, 18, 27 slots. Because all the machines are still connected to this single one.
Okay, I think maybe I misunderstood you before. You said that the parent one has to be connected. That has all the upstream.
So as long as all of your machines are in the last possible one in the string, it's fine.
Okay, so this one can have a parent, and this has to have the children of the assembly machines. Yep. But like you can just keep like daisy chaining new ones together. Right. Okay, I understand now. So the other question I would have, if I do build another one of these, do we put the data connections on the bottom and just kind of like run under the floor, or do we want it visible? Or
so for the daisy chaining, I was going to do that on the top because we can add 2 more transmission hatches and 1 reception hatch. So they can't fit anywhere else really. So they'd have to go on the top.
Okay, so you're just going to run it like which, like that one right there would be.
That's fine.
The transmission, or that would be reception, right?
Transmission or reception, whatever.
Okay. I think I'll make it just another one of these. I think that'll just be.
Okay, because there is the advanced one.
Would you prefer that I make the advanced one or just make another machine?
The advanced one, I don't think is very expensive. I'd prefer we just do the advanced one.
Okay, I'll make the advanced one, and then when we need to upgrade, we'll make a second machine.
Yeah, because daisy chaining is kind of a last resort thing based on what I was reading.
Okay, sounds good.
But yeah, they'll just need to be researched. We actually have a data access hatch in the system you can research.
All right, great. Hey, Daphnis. Hope I am well. I am doing fantastic. Hello, Mandy. Nice to see you. All right, so we need to make the advanced data access hatch. And that requires a data bank. I know he said that we had another access hatch in here, but it's a data bank to research. Data orb. What is it? Data bank. Data bank. Can we just craft this? It looks like we can just craft this. Oh, and it's done. Okay. So data orb, data bank, a boop and a boop. It doesn't say what we are doing, but we are definitely doing something. We're researching. So how's everybody's Monday going so far? Everybody have a good Monday? Man, this thing's already halfway done. That's actually not so bad. Chat, I did something else while we were waiting on this. Red room. I did something else. I decided that since Assassin actually wanted this back here, I moved it off camera. I did it. It happened. I wasn't committed to having this out in the main room. Assassin said he wanted it back here. I was fine with it. You did it.
I did it.
So our bulk blast chiller is not out here anymore. I moved it. And you did that one too.
I also did that. Yes.
Maybe don't ask me questions you don't want me to answer. Wait, what? Okay, advanced data access hatch. So to make an advanced data access hatch, that is actually not bad. You don't want me to ask how your day was? Fine, I won't ask. I don't care about your day then. Now what? I'm just kidding. I hope your day gets better, okay? If you don't want to talk about it, I hope your day gets better.
You dropped this.
What did I drop?
That.
Ew, that's not mine.
You dropped it.
I did it. Wait, how did you do that? All right, so we put the advanced data access hatch in here. And we got to put the research thing in here. So we got to remove something in order to do this. I don't know if we need to know how to make a research station at this exact moment in time. Wait, oh, that's the battery buffer thing. So we're going to put this over here. Just so we can make this. Advanced data access hatch. So can I make 3 of these? I mean, it says we can. We need spruce logs. Oh, to make chests. Is it working? Do we see 3 happening concurrently? I see red light. Crystal processors? Wait. Okay, yeah, I guess we're making crystal processors and supercomputers and stuff. I want to see 3 assembly lines kick on at the same exact time. That's what I want to see. Is this working? It doesn't feel like it's crafting. Days always get better with Hypno Stream. Aw, thanks, Pebbles. Available 1, crafting 11. Is it actually crafting though? I kind of feel like it's not crafting. Oh, wait, something just happened. Oh, wait, it made it. It made 2 of them. It's crafting right there. It's happening. It happened. I did it? No, there's no I did it for that one.
Aww.
Okay, so we have the advanced data access hatches. So I am going to remove... Let me clear some things out of my inventory here. I'm going to put that there, this out. Okay. So I do that, and I replace it with this. Oh, we got so much more space. Okay, so now we take these out. And we get much more space. Finally, we take these out. And we get a lot more space. So I'm going to put the orbs in here. And the sticks over here. Okay. We did it. We upgraded. So we need to make the ZPM voltage battery buffer. And in order to do that, we need... Oh, no, we have this. It was the... It was these. The energy module. Lapatronic energy orb. So that's an energy... Okay, so that's an assembly line thing as well. Let me get rid of this. Let me go back to this. So in order to make this, we need this guy. In order to make this guy, we need this guy. In order to make this guy, that's just a circuit assembler recipe. Okay. So do we have Lapotronic? Lapotronic energy orb cluster. That's what we need. So I make 1. We don't have Europium plate or Lapotronic energy orb. Okay. Hello, Octarain. Liquid tin or liquid soldering alloy? Can we craft like a bunch of this? Just out of curiosity, we can. Okay, we'll do the soldering alloy that uses less fluid. There's literally no difference in cost. I'll just do this anyway. And does this have to be made in a clean room? It doesn't. It does. Question.
What's up?
So I need to make a Lapatronic energy orb. It requires a clean room circuit assembler. Can we put recipes in here to be crafted in the main network, or how does that work?
If you want, you can put a recipe. Ooh, I don't have a good way to do it actually. Yes, come with me.
How far? Wait, where'd you go?
Down. Hello.
Hi.
If you add another, oh, I don't know that that will work either. There's not a good way to do it, unfortunately. I'm actually having the opposite problem. So the UV circuits are actually crafted in an assembling factory or assembly line, not in a circuit assembler, and they're not on my subnetwork. And now you're needing something to craft in a circuit assembler? What is it for?
It is a Lapatronic energy orb. I need that to make the Lapatronic energy orb cluster, which I need to make the energy module for the battery things we're talking about.
Okay, I think energy orbs are actually already programmed in here. Yes. So if you come in here, you can already request one. I needed this for something else.
Okay, the problem might be, let me double check this recipe. Yeah, to make the Lapatronic energy orb cluster, I need to have Lapatronic energy orbs, and in order to make the energy module, I need to have Lapatronic energy orb clusters. So if we're going to be making these, I need to come in here and manually request a bunch and then stick in the main system.
How many would you like to be available?
I don't know. Maybe like 8? 16? I'm not sure. A good number.
It will keep 16 stocked, assuming it crafts. We are out of liquid soldering alloy. And then it will keep 18 stocked.
But we can make it in the main system. So I guess I will set up a thing to keep that always stocked for us.
Yep. There's one other thing it's needing. Let's see. It also needs the engraved Lapatron crystal chips to be in stock. I would keep like 300 of those, 300 to 500 in stock or something like that.
Is that made in the circuit room, or is that something on the main network?
That's on the main network.
Okay.
I'll add the crystal chip if you just do the soldering alloy.
Sounds good.
I'm surprised we don't actually have soldering alloy already up and running, because that's needed by a lot of things. So you might check.
I mean, it's craftable, but we don't have it in stock. I tried crafting some earlier and it said that we can do it.
Okay, yeah, so just stock it.
All right, it is crafting up.
And then, as soon as that becomes available, I also have the other missing piece on request. So those will start appearing in the network.
Great. Thank you.
Yep. I was investigating yesterday how to do this better with the subnetworks. I have a solution, but it's going to take some doing. Mostly, it'll be the next time I get to the end of the next circuit. I'll be able to swap it all over to be more in line with everything else we're doing.
I guess I'm not following what you mean by that.
So right now we can't request if you want more than what we're going to provide, which is 16 of those energy orbs. If you wanted 128, for example, you'd have to either come up here manually and craft those, or decrease the quantity of things you're requesting. So I'm going to fix that, but I can't do it just yet.
So there's a way that we can request from another subnetwork? Or is it just the way you're making the items?
The way that the subnetworks are set up will change.
Okay. Okay.
But it's not worth changing right now for so far one item.
I'm sure it'll be more in the future, but
it's in the future, it's a nightmare.
Okay, sounds good, dude. Okay, so we have Lapo. We don't have these. Is that not being provided to the main network? Is that the problem? He said as soon as it was available, it would be... I'm confused. Still not here. Oh, I think he said that he was crafting something else. Needing the engraved Lapitron crystal. Okay. Thanks for all the modded series you do. Makes modded Minecraft understandable. Glad you are enjoying it. Yeah, so as soon as Jassassin... Oh, there we go. Engraved Lapitronic crystal chip. As soon as we can get these, then we'll start being able to get the Lapitronic crystals, and then we can start crafting these other things that we need. I kind of want to get these things hooked up. Let's do that. What terminals is it that we need? We have so many of these terminals around, but I feel like it just makes sense. Pattern access. Extended for those. Crafting terminal. And then pattern encoding. Nope. My crafting terminals went away. Okay, so pattern encoding, pattern access, crafting. Whoops. Facade. Let's fix this one. Then we have AE right here. Let me Fluix. This side, however, is a little different. We don't have AE in this room. Where's our closest AE? Oh. This is a little tricky. Okay. That needs to be Fluix. Right, and then we do the same thing over here. A Fluix. Oh, crap. Okay, we're gonna do this one differently. And then this one. We have AE right here, which is fairly close. What do I need it? I don't remember this one right here. So we need it from there just to right there. That's not that far. Okay, so these terminals are now hooked up. They should be, theoretically. It really depends on if the reds and the blues are wrong. It's based on which way you're looking. So if we're looking this way, the red's on the correct side. If we're looking this way, it's on the wrong side. But it's on the same side as this one, right? Red. Red. Blue, red. Red, blue. So they're matching with the entryway. It really depends on which way you're looking. Yeah, there's still more of these that we need to get hooked up as we expand. Okay, do we have Lapotronic? We don't. We do have these though. What is the recipe on these? Laser engraver. So that doesn't really take that long. Let me go over to the blue and see what's up. So they are here, but they aren't.
All right, what is it that you are working on? Because I have hit a block where I can't really progress.
Oh. Well, I'm still trying to get the Lapotronic energy orbs. I see that they're being made locally in the clean room, but they aren't being provided to the main system.
They should be stored. Hang on, I might not have them storing properly. Lap energy orb. Okay, if you pick them up and drop them back in that terminal, that should work. They should go correctly.
Yes, I can see them now. So now I need European plates. Okay, so you hit a roadblock. Is there something I can help you with to like unroadblock you?
The tier 8 microminer, it seems like that is the roadblock.
Okay, I don't think I've even started the tier 7s yet, so.
So I think if it doesn't step on your toes, maybe I look into what it takes to progress that along.
Yeah, go ahead. Feel free.
Alrighty.
All right, so we have these guys and we needed those in order to. Okay, so we need an assembly line recipe to make the Lapotronic energy orb cluster. Does this require research? It does require research. So we need a Lapotronic energy orb cluster data stick. Lapotronic energy orb data stick. I saw. Oh, it's right here now. Lapotronic energy orb. We're researching. It's happening. And data stick. Lapotronic energy orb cluster. Okay, so now I need to make a recipe for this guy. That is quite the recipe. And then we got to put the data stick in our research thingy. I'm just making sure we don't actually have that in there. Yeah, we don't. All right, and then this pattern goes into the line. Wait, there's one in there. Okay, there's already a pattern for that. Lapotronic energy orb. So we're missing europium plate. Okay, so let's make a recipe for europium plate. I think this is going to be a fluid solidifier for a plate. Ingot plate. Okay. So now if I try and make this, it says that we can. It says it's crafting. Right here. One Lapatronic energy orb cluster, please. I guess I don't need this pattern. Okay, so now we have the Lapatronic energy orb cluster. I did it.
You did it.
Lapatronic energy orb cluster on a data orb. Ooh. 10 years later. Okay.
Right, I'm actually going to continue working on some circuit stuff. I realize that I don't know anything about the microminers.
would you like to work on it together? Would you like to learn, or do you just want to go back?
Let me finish what I was working on here with the circuits, and then maybe we can look at when you're ready to look at the tier 7, because you were partially done with it, where you like have the Skulk Charger recipe, but you don't have it built.
Okay.
So I don't want to like take.
Yeah, that's right. What I needed something for that.
I think you were waiting on the circuits that I just made. So
it's quite possible.
Think you're unblocked. But I don't know. And I don't know enough about it to like,
okay.
I don't want to take it over like in the middle of what you're doing, but I'm happy to help if I can.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be almost, I'm almost done with what I'm doing soon.
Okay.
All right. Another thing that we could do while we're waiting for this is we could set up more of the power gens, I guess. So we could do more of the hashtag Naquada. Can I make 9 of these? Is it going to allow me? Oh, no. Chat, it's allowing me to do this.
Oh, this is something I saw last night as well. We're out of neodymium.
Uh-oh. Like out, or we just don't or we just don't have the ingots?
We don't have the ingots. Now, we do have a ton of small piles of neodymium, but we're not combining those into the bigger dust. There's also a ton of resources in that state where we have the small piles or the tiny piles.
Right.
Would you mind if I just made a setup that automatically converts those up?
I don't see why that would be a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks
like... Are you
like
aware of anywhere that we're using a small or tiny pile that I want to avoid? Because I'm just going to go through every single one of them and just convert them up.
I think anywhere that we're using it is most likely got a craft to craft it down from the dust. I know, for instance, like the gallium arsenide or one of the galliums uses tiny piles. Yeah,
gallium arsenide makes sense. Although that's using full as well, so I'm not sure.
There's a craft for the tiny pile of gallium arsenide. I think that was for one of the bools.
That's for the monocrystalline silicon bool, which we're not using that anymore. Actually, I'm going to pull that craft out then.
Okay. Other than that, small pile, tiny pile. I don't think we're using any of these other ones, honestly.
Okay, so I'm going to convert them up just so they're available as their actual resource, and I'll just make an automation for that.
Great, that sounds like a good one.
Alrighty.
All right, so here we go. Energy module. Energy module. Okay, so now that we have energy module, we need the pattern. Oh, I didn't actually put the pattern in, I don't think. Energy module. This thing. And do we have HPIC chips available? Ew. With the fact that we need 32 of these for every one of these, and we're going to need 4 of these for every battery module, I feel like we're going to need more than 230 exposed. We'll see how this goes. Oh, I can just put in... I always want to fly over there, but we can just type in line. Oh, I already made the pattern. I just didn't put it in here. Derp. Let's unmake the pattern. Okay, so this is a energy module. I want to make 4. We need tritium bolts and double europium plate. Double europium plate? Double europium plates. We have the ingot, the plate, and the double plate ready to go. Okay. So let's try and make those.
Damn, did you hear that? You're a European plate.
Wow. Wow, I'm banning digital dumber in my chat.
I mean, I'm surprised it took so long.
They're not wrong, though? Is it European plate or is it Europium? I actually don't know.
Yes.
Oh, it's Europium. They're spelling it wrong. Chat's wrong by default because they can't even spell it right. I'm wondering how fast or how slow we will see those things refill. You're on mobile, you can be bothered to zoom and see how it was spelled? Nice excuse. Nice excuse. Okay, so we are also crafting up these things. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of material. Why did I do this? Chat, why did I do this? Oh, I remember, because we want lots of power. That's why we did this. Now I remember. This is going to take a while. Literally all the power. Because I am a glutton for punishment? Okay, what was the other thing we're looking at? These. Oh, man. Is that being done in the cutting room in the chip place? Is that happening here? Here. Oh, this doesn't actually take... Oh, this is NAND memory chip. HPIC chip. 45 seconds per 2, and you get 2 per wafer. There's no I did it for this one? I'm a gluten for punishment? Are you calling me a bagel? Is that what you're saying? Did you just call me a double-decker biscuit head? Is that what you just did? Alright, so we needed 4x battery buffer. I don't think I actually put that recipe away. I did not. Sounds like a bunch of vacuum cleaners. It really does, honestly. Now that you have said it. This is made just normal crafting recipe. Oh, I actually want one. Look at me requesting all of these crafts. Molten knack with the alloy. There's something else like blocking this? What's going on? Hello? Oh, it's done. Oh boy, it's done. It's happening. It happened. Okay. No, I did it for this one either. So let's just try one of these things, because this might not actually be a thing that we do. Yo, we are using all of these all the way to here? Holy. I'm going to put it on this one. We're just going to test. This is 208. So if I place this guy here, and then we place... Did your magnet just suck a power plug?
Oh, it did. I threw it in the network. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
I heard the ding, but then I didn't see it show up.
I'm all like searching my inventory. It's like, where did that go?
Dude, the HV magnet pulls from like 30 blocks away.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I might downgrade because it's kind of annoying.
All right. So this was 208. Oh, I kept the priority. And then we place these batteries in here. How does this work?
Get a moment. Can you come to the green room?
Do I have this backwards? I might have this backwards. Yeah, just one moment, please.
Yes. Ignore me. I don't actually need you.
No, now I'm sad.
I do need you. Just not
I'm
at
happy.
this moment.
Okay, so it looks like this was the correct way. So it's inputting from any of these phases, outputting to the red spot. The reactor is on, but we're constantly using that power, so we're not filling up on that power. So is this thing redstone controllable? How would we do this? So here we can output, let's see, a screwdriver. So we can output based on percentage. Minimum, yeah, let's call it 30%, maximum 100. So we want to output normal. By default, redstone is emitted when less than the minimum and stops emitting when greater than the maximum. When greater than the maximum. I don't think it can be greater than 100. So if we do that, then we run redstone to this guy. The only question is, does this actually work? Redstone P2P. We're just gonna try this. I also need to put a machine controller on this, I expect. Invert. Redstone P2P. And then we are going to... I need a memory card. We're going to try that. So what this should do is when we get this battery buffer full, it should turn this off. And that should stay off until this battery buffer drops below 33%. And then it should turn it back on. Theoretically. But this, we won't be able to tell that's happening right now since we're using so many of these. And it's not until our power usage drops that we will see if this is working or not. So I guess we'll come back to this, and we should see this working at some point, ideally. Pretty much we'll know it's working if that battery buffer is sitting at around 33%. It's not getting full because... Oh, you know what? I think we only put 3 batteries in there, not 4. This thing accepts 3 amps, it will output 3 amps. If we output 4 amps, then this thing will never stay at like 33%. All right, let's try that. We'll come back to this later. We'll just take a look at it. All right, I think I am done with my current project.
Sweet.
Did you want to look at the tier 7 stuff?
Give me like 1 minute. I'm just modifying some recipes to use higher quantities.
Sure.
Because they, I did this with the chemical reactors. If you've noticed, they're making like a few dozen buckets at a time instead of 1 bucket at a time for the output. And that's significantly sped up everything. I'm doing the same thing now with the smelter.
Oh, I did that with a few recipes earlier too, like the sand and stuff.
Yep. I'm just going to do this with all these unless they seem super expensive, but I'm going to get them to 64 each.
This thing can do 256 per smelting operation, if that changes your...
upgraded to ZPM. So it might even be able to do more.
It might be, actually. I don't know. I think it was based on the coil block for the smelting operations, but maybe. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
It was taking 1 tick per operation as well, so I don't know. Maybe I didn't speed it up, but I will do that for everything except for, how about plutonium? Maybe sounds expensive.
Yeah, probably not plutonium.
But like everything else seems reasonable to do that quantity for.
Okay. I'm sure you can use your judgment.
Yep.
All right, so did our Naquita reactors ever come in? I think they're done. So if we come in here, Naquita. Hashtag.
All right. And then I can't remember what I was working on. So I guess I'm done working on it, whatever it was.
Must not have been that important, huh?
Must not have been.
Okay, so actually, before we start on that, come here 1 second, just so we can triple check this.
Ooh.
So yeah, I've hooked up the rest of those on this line. I got enough for the opposite row over here.
Nice.
But yeah, underneath the second one. So currently it looks like it's not doing anything. Power is passing right through and going into this thing. And it won't be until like where our power usage drops that this battery box has a chance of recovering some power. But the way that's set up is it should stop emitting a redstone signal when it gets to 99%, and it'll start emitting it when it drops below 33%. And then I'm sending the redstone signal to the main controller block using the redstone P2Ps and a machine controller on the thing. So I think I'm just trying it. I don't know if this works or not.
Yeah, I'm assuming it works.
We could also make this like cleaner by turning this sideways, I guess, and putting the flux plug right there where that torch is, I guess, and having the redstone P2P where the plug is.
Okay.
We could probably clean it up a little bit that way.
Well, I think you can move the energy hatch to the center block here, the direct center. And then you could just use a block to transmit the redstone for you. You could have the redstone from the battery buffer go directly into a solid block that would then power the block above.
Oh. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
That's what I would do.
Okay, well, first of all, I just want to see if this is even going to work. We got to wait until our power usage comes down so this thing can actually get a charge, and then we'll...
If you invert the state of the redstone signal here, can I do that?
Sure.
See if the machine stopped.
The machine is not running. It says work paused.
Yep, and then I'll toggle it again.
It is running.
Okay, so that's going to work.
So this thing holds 4x batteries. I put 3 in here. I made 4, but then I put 3 in there because this thing only outputs 3 amps. If you put 4 in there, it'll always output more than what it can hold. So anyway, this is really expensive. It's like 32 HPIC chips per data thing or per energy orb. So I'm not even entirely sure you want to go this route or not.
I think, honestly, well, so what's the limitation? If we only put 1 in there, what happens?
It'll only output 1 amp.
Okay, and these output 3 amps.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, it seems reasonable to me. What you might do is just have a requester get you to the quantity of these that you need and just have it in the background sitting waiting for them.
Okay.
The other thing that you could do is connect... Oh, can you connect multiple machines to a single battery buffer?
We would have to use a different battery buffer that holds more amps, I think. I think that only imports 4 amps.
Does it tell you?
I mean, it's a 4x battery buffer.
In up to 8 amps, out up to 4 amps. So, yeah, I mean...
We'd only be able to hook 2 machines. What about, like, there's like a 16...
UV.
ZPM bat. There is a 16x one, amperage in up to 32 amps.
Yeah, we also are at UV, so you might be able to do...
Oh, this is
UV
the wrong one. I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Man, how much power this UV energy cluster holds? Holy.
Can't even read it, so long.
What is that, 20 billion EU? That's so much.
Yeah.
Data model energy cluster. Anyway, let's look at the tier 7 stuff.
Okay.
I think that's over here. I don't remember if I set up the patterns for the tier 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, so now tier 7. This is using an advanced microverse projector. Is that what this one is? Advanced? It is.
I believe
okay.
so, yeah.
So I guess the first thing is we need to get one of these things here. And with all the patterns in it.
So I think the first thing is we need to be able to make the miner.
I mean,
and then we can work. I mean, I can work on patterns. I basically know how to do it, so I can just sit at a terminal and click for a while if you want.
No, actually, let's go do the ultimate crafting thing. I think that's more interesting.
Okay.
So that is this guy, the ultimate, this one. Yeah, so I'll take the package recipe holder out of here and out of the bottom one. We need both of them in pairs. And we're going to put it into the recipe encoder. And we're loading. So yeah, I put the first one in there. I put all the ones that, okay, I guess we already have the recipe set up for this. Yeah, so this should just be able to be crafted. So what was the part of this that, what was the part that you didn't understand yet?
Okay, so tier 7 micro miner. Oh, I don't see the... Oh, it's not in here anymore. Okay.
Yeah, because
I throw it back in the network because we can't craft that miner.
What did it say when you tried?
We were out of a few items that I cleared out of my memorization box. I don't remember.
Let's try it again. Tier 7. So we're missing the warp engine, the skulk core, and the Bethal energy core. The skulk core. So that is made in the Skulk Charger, which I had over here to be crafted. And that's crafted in the advanced crafting thing. So can I craft the Skulk Charger? We can't craft that because we're missing empty tier 2 capacitors and ludicrous voltage 4x turbo charger.
Yep.
Okay.
Although I made a... Wait, I might have made one of those. Oh, no. Never mind.
Empty tier 2 capacitor. That seems simple enough. We read its screw and plate. I'm not sure if we have that or this frame.
I think we have the frame.
Just made in a regular assembler? Yeah.
Yep, and the plate.
We don't have the screw though. I will make recipe for screw. And we probably don't have this bolt. I will make recipe for bolt.
I thought about just going through and making patterns for all of the bolts and all of the rods and all of the screws and all of the things so I never have to do it again.
Okay. So Skulk Charger, we're missing ludicrous voltage. Turbo charger. This thing. Easy. That just gotta be put somewhere. Turbo charger. Okay, it says we can make that. So we should be able to make the Skulk. Craft it.
I heard the base start up.
Yeah, everything in the base should be turning on right now. Oh, this needs Lapatronic Energy Orb Clusters, the thing that I just made. Amazing. Amazing. So that means we got more of those being made upstairs in our assembly lines.
How's our power usage with all these assembly lines going?
I think we got enough power now with the new power things.
Yeah. Oh, 11 million we pulled for a second there.
11 million.
11 and a half.
I love it.
Okay. What can I do to help?
I don't know. That's the thing. Like, we got to craft these up. This is just simple crafting. You said you needed me to like go through this.
Yeah, I just wasn't, because you were like halfway done making the tier 7 miner. And I didn't know how far you got with it. So I didn't want to like build something and have you be like, oh, I already have like this part of it done over here.
I see.
Or something.
I don't know how the Skulk Charger works. Here's the block.
I think it needs pylons as well.
That seems right. Is there like a recipe or a quest?
There's a quest book for it, yeah.
Skulk charging. Skulk pylon.
It takes 200 million FE.
Oh, I assume there's probably a Skulk charger thing. No?
It's called a Skulk pylon.
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna assume there's a Skulk biocharger can parallelize with parallel control hatches. I don't think we can do that. Okay, so Skulk pylon. I'll make a recipe for that one. Oh no. Advanced crafting time. Do you want to make the recipe for this one?
Sure.
Okay, I tell you what. You make the Skulk pylons. I'm going to hook up more of these Naquita reactors, and then we'll meet back when that's done.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just doing a lot of standing around, not a lot of work with two of us just waiting on crafts. So I figure like he's probably got it. I'm pretty sure. Just some crafting recipes and stuff. Nothing too complicated. So let's do copy paste gadget. Actually, this should already be set. I just need to rotate this. Now, is that in line? It looks like it's in line. This is probably going to go, so I'm not too worried about us being too close to that. Oh, I got to undo. Let's just make sure I haven't gone off by a block or something. Nope, looks good. Ah, okay, H. I need to manually, whoop, that's not what I meant to do. I need to manually move it over. One more. All right. Now it's a lot of block removing, some AE cable connecting, some setting, placing, and we have doubled our already ridiculous amount of power that we are producing right now. It's amazing how simple this particular power source is compared to the diamond situation. What you're making this is a bunch of power generators. These are Naquita reactors. They make a lot of power compared to what we've been making.
16 million RF a tick.
What's 16 million RF a tick?
Crafting a requester.
And that costs 16 million RF a tick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you need to like tone down the amount of RF per tick you're slurping. Holy dude.
No.
That's all right. I just set up 9 more Naquita reactors, so yeah.
Sweet.
We're gonna have so much power. I just realized as I was placing this cable that it actually connected right here, and I'm updating the network every time I do that. That was unintentional. Plug. So what was this? 209? 209. $208. $207. $206. $205. $204. 203. 202. And 201. All right, so now we need enriched Naquadah. All right, and then we need facades. And there we go. Now we have a lot of power available in this room. So we are still using quite a bit.
Hello.
Hello.
It's very buzzy in here.
Oh, I turned that off. I couldn't stand it because the things that were going on and off, on and off, on and off. I couldn't handle that.
I have it super low, like 1%, so it's not bad.
Let me hear what it sounds like now. That's the which one was it? The arc.
Have you done the calculation how many RF per tick we could produce here?
I haven't.
It's a lot.
524,000 times 18. So I guess that's somewhere around 18 million.
18 million EU per tick multiplied by 4 to get
No,
RF.
I'm sorry, 9 million. It's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of like 10 million, I think.
Well, these are like 2.2 million EU per tick. Is that right? Or RF per tick each?
I'm not sure.
Because 4 to 1, right?
Okay, yeah, so it should be like, what, 36 million RF?
Nice.
Somewhere around there.
Does the number go up for diamonds? Oh, yes, it does.
Yeah, we are
Have we
not
hit our
using...
max?
Yeah, we hit our max.
Nice.
We aren't really using diamonds at all anymore, although I don't know why the number keeps going down if the priority is working.
Well, I don't know. The priority probably is working, but I bet you the diamond system itself consumes some power.
Yeah, that was another thing I upgraded earlier, is I upgraded the amount of predictions we could hold to a stupid amount. So, like, these things are going to be running and consuming stuff, just making predictions.
Okay.
But yeah, we're holding steady on maximum amount of diamonds.
That's great. This is a good backup power system. I don't think we get rid of it, but I'm glad we have something better, because I was really getting concerned. I'm like, man, we're going to quickly like deplete, the next set of, we built all those additional dynamos, and I'm like, we're going to use those.
Yeah, I've been getting a little concerned about it too, because like every other light stream, you're like, I'm making the next tier circuits. I'm like, oh, great. That's 4 times more power we need.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, things have kind of flatlined, because now things are happening at like 1 item per tick, and the power usage doesn't go up past that. So even if I go to the next tier machine, it still uses the same amount of power as the previous tier, because it's still the same speed.
But doesn't it start doing like 4 recipes in parallel? I'm not really sure how that works.
Maybe for the multi-blocks it does, but I don't think for the single blocks it does.
Okay.
And for the multi-blocks, there's a 4x efficiency gain anyway. So if it does 4x, it's the same amount as the previous tier. It's just 4x faster.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Or the cost per item is the same, which is really what matters. The cost per item is no longer going up for most items. It is for some, like the higher tier items are still going up, but the lower tier items are flatlined. They flatlined at IV, I believe most of them did.
Okay. So did we get the pylons? Maybe.
Oh, we did.
Pylon. Sweet. So I don't know how that works, but I assume we're going to put it over here next to this other weird crafting thing.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
I guess.
I don't know how it works either.
And then the thing in the center, the big block. Oh, did we leave that upstairs by the assemblers?
Oh, I don't have it, yeah.
Skulk charger.
So these pylons also require power.
Do they?
Seems so, yes.
Let's see. Yep, they are charging up. Wow, they hold a stupid amount of FE. Isn't that like maximum integer? 2.147 billion?
Yeah, maybe that's a bug.
That's
yeah,
a stupid amount of power.
Do we want to bypass limit? Boop. I did it. Wow, we did 43 million FE per tick for about 2 ticks. What's the energy usage look like? Holy cow.
I mean, we can afford it.
Do it. If we can afford it, we do it.
All right, so I'm going to put another point over here since these need power to bypass. 43 million. Okay, the center one needs power, but I don't know how this thing works. I assume we're going to be using the unpackager. Does this... Oh, this is... Okay. Okay. If I remember right, Skulk charging, this is like the old extra utilities things. With the more pylons you have, the faster the craft goes. And they don't necessarily need to be touching the block. They just need to be nearby.
I see.
And yeah, this
Kinda
just works
build
like
craft.
as a regular crafting table thing.
Okay. And then, so then in here, we're making Skulk core, is that right? Yes. So we probably do want the packager. Although I don't
It's just
understand.
a normal crafting recipe. I think we can just use a pattern provider.
Okay, how does it get the item out?
I assume you extract out the bottom.
How do we get power in then?
Well, we can move the pylons. They don't have to be touching the sides.
Oh, I see. I see.
Maybe we just move the pylons up against the wall over here or something. Do these lose power?
Yeah.
Do they?
I don't know.
Yeah, they do. Of course they do.
Okay, let's not charge them up till we're sure.
All right, we're gonna move these. You might even be able to extract out of the side. I don't know. I'm just gonna place those here. Is that fine? You good with that? Should we change it? We could do 2x2s. That way we could do something like that.
That's fine.
I mean, it's not ideal, but
Can we put them on the wall though. Maybe like that.
oh, I didn't know they went like that. Yep, we could do that. Then we can power it from behind. Okay, yeah, that works for me.
Okay. I was gonna read the quest book on it really quick though.
Real men don't read instructions. I'm just kidding, chat. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to get a reaction out of him, and he ignored me.
Okay. Put a regular barrel atop the table.
You put a regular barrel atop the table.
Cannot be inserted into and can only pull items from an inventory.
Oh, that makes sense. This works exactly like the other crafting tables before we upgraded them. Okay.
So pattern provider might work as well since it's an inventory, or no?
No. We had to push an item into like a chest or whatever. A barrel works fine.
Okay. And then we pull the result through an import bus or something?
That's what I would assume.
Okay.
port bus. Big glass cable. Yeah, so something like that. Okay, so we're ready to put a pattern in there. Theoretically.
I don't know how to add the pattern.
It's just a crafting pattern.
I don't know how to add the pattern to the charger.
No, you add it to the pattern provider that's attached to the barrel. It's just going to squirt the items in the barrel, and I assume this works if it sees... Oh, we have to set the Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So in the Skulk charger, click number 1.
Mm-hmm.
So it's selected. Bring up the recipe that you want. So that would be the Skulk core, and then shift click the plus.
No.
Oh, no. Okay, that's right. I had to have the ingredients in my inventory, shift click it while that's selected.
Oh, interesting.
So once you shift click it, then you got to do like a shift left click on number 1 to save the recipe. This whole crafting system is really dumb.
I don't like it. Okay, so I got this. I got that guy there. Shift click. Okay.
Now shift click number 1 to save.
Shift click saved.
And then click number 1 again. It should craft it. Might have to click it one more time. Okay. So at this point, I think we need to actually power it is the problem. We need to power these things.
Ah, got it. So I think I do want it selected. No, I won't touch it.
You might need it selected. So it shows the resulting item there, that ghost item. And then that way it should auto craft it.
It crafted and now it's gone.
Okay, now it should just be in the system.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a crafting pattern.
Yep. Yeah, trust me, this jank is what I had to go through making the micro miners.
Hate this. No, it's fine. I don't actually hate it that much. Just a little bit. I've done worse things with AE because of the in-world crafting stuff. Okay, throw the pattern in here. Blocking mode. Okay. And then we request Skulk core.
I named this thing Skulk Charger.
Boop.
The ingredients are in here. Okay, so you have to have the recipe selected. Click number 1.
Okay. Number 1. Ah, okay.
And then boop, it's done.
It did it. Okay.
This is real jank. I hate it.
Next, start. Do one more. Just make sure it works. Hey, that was fast. Okay, that's actually really fast. We probably didn't need 4 of these.
Yeah, probably not, actually.
It's fine.
Well, if we ever set up more of these, which I expect we will, since you can really only set one of these for one recipe at a time, even though there's 3 separate recipes you can save. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So now we can do that. That was part of what? Tier 7?
That's tier 7, yep.
So now we got to make warp engine and Bathol energy core.
Oh, you dropped this. Where'd it go?
Why do I keep dropping things?
I don't know. Why'd you drop that?
I did it! How are you doing this?
Look, I found a small part of my brain that actually works. So I've been using that.
But how? You're not telling me. Okay, that's fine. Nope, fine. I'm gonna get you good one of these days. Okay, we need to make warp engine in the assembly line. Do you want to work on that, or do you want to work on the Bathol energy core?
I don't care.
I don't even know how to spell it. Tier 7. Bathyol.
I'll do the warp engine.
Yep.
I like things that I can pronounce.
Good, he took the harder one. This is easy, everybody. Look how easy this is. We already set up all this stuff, except for maybe the block Nether Star. Maybe we don't have the empowered emeradic crystal.
Did you already research this? Because we have 7 quantum rings instead of what I would expect to be 8.
I mean, I might have. I don't remember where I ended up. I got this many distractions.
I look.
It's probably in the research thing, if so. Okay, so we need to make this guy. This is an assembler recipe, so we don't know how to do that, this, or that. But we made the block a diamantine. Dimatine.
Yep, you already researched it.
Okay, so I need to make... No. This. Empower. Let's actually just put this in the assembler before I lose it. I've already lost it, but before I lose it in my inventory. So we do that. So this guy, this comes from this, and then we got to make that, and then this comes from this, but we got to make. Oh, we can make that. Okay, so the diamond's already done. So we need to be able to make this guy. Combination crafting. This was a thing that we had to make over here. I'm gonna grab this recipe. I'm gonna grab this. Whoop, I'm gonna grab this recipe. I'm gonna put this in here. We're gonna load this one. What is this? This is making diamond palace. Yeah, so we need emerald. This is combination crafting. This guy, that guy. We're saving it. So it looks like we're going to need argon gas fluid cell, most likely. I think we have everything else. It's bath, y'all. Yeah, we don't have the argon gas fluid cell. So fluid cell. We're going to make a recipe for this. So fluid cell plus argon equals this guy. And that goes up into the canner. Okay, so that's done. So block of emeradic crystal. This should be ready to go. We're missing a block of emeradic crystal. So we made the empowered. We need to make the regular one. This is done in the atomic reconstructor. Okay. Upgrade. We need this guy. And I will make like 10 more of these. Atomic reconstructor, this guy. Right? This one? This one. Okay, so emeradic crystal. No, we want to make the empowered. Oh, it happened so fast I couldn't get over here in time to see it. Okay, so we have this to be made. Diamond.
I'm very upset.
Why? What happened?
Please look up an item called Omnic Forge.
I don't want to. Omnic Forge. Ooh, that's interesting color.
I need this.
This is fine.
Is it fine?
This is fine. You just need UHV circuits. No big deal.
Uh-huh.
Not a big deal. What the heck? Omnium plate? I don't even know how to get this. How do
I lied to you. I lied to you. Okay, I was looking up flux-infused plating.
Wait, what?
Flux-infused.
Flux infused
plating.
Yeah, this is
A
the
little
thermal. Yeah.
I was looking at the Omnic Forge
Oh.
recipe, and I was like, how am I even supposed to do this? I can't even get to that tier without this.
But you completely skipped over the regular crafting recipe.
Yeah, the regular crafting, because I've been doing that for almost everything else. Like, you just wouldn't. Why are there two? That's silly. Anyway, okay, all good.
Okay. That it's weird that there is this one plus this one when they're the exact same thing. I don't know why you do one over the other. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we should be able to make the bath water. Oh, block of nether star. This one, block of nether star. Chat, whatever happened to the bathwater thing? I remember, like, what was it, like 4 or 5 years ago, celebrities are selling their bathwater. Like, whatever happened with that? Do people still do that? Have any of you in chat bought a person's bathwater? And don't lie if you did, because I'll know if you've lied. Chat, would you buy my bath water if I sold it? I need some money, okay? Look, I gotta sell some things to make some money, and bath water seems like one of those things, okay? No, Hello, Taki, how are you? You do hear it occasionally, even today, but you're not sure if they've actually legit or not. Gamer Boy bathwater is an untapped market. Jassassin, have you ever considered selling your bathwater? Because I hear it's a very lucrative market.
What did you just say to me?
Have you ever considered selling
Don't construct sentences like that in front of me. No.
Fine.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Lolo with the 500 bits. Take some bits, no bathwater.
500. Take some bits, no bath water. Ew.
Ew. He's getting some bathwater ready? So what's going on with this? Where is this even made? This is made in assembler number 1. Why? Oh, we don't have XP juice. Or do we? We do. Why you no go?
I'm back.
Welcome back. I have this in the assembler. ZPM says 5 seconds. Does not require clean room. So assembler number 1 ZPM should be like these. You don't see it over here. It must be in the wrong assembler. This is assembler number 1, but this isn't technically ZPM. Or is it? Or is it? LUV. Where is this assembler? Let's figure this. Okay, yeah, that's in the way wrong one, first of all. Yep. Okay, so let's cancel this recipe. Okay, so we need a ZPM assembler, which is the ZPM. This says LUV, but that just might not be changed. Nope, this is different. Where's LUV assembler? This one. I don't know why we have the LUV assembler. So what are these assemblers? ZPM times 8 right here. Guys, where's my pattern? I am pressing shift and I'm not seeing my pattern flicker. Is it still in the wrong one? I never moved it. ZPUM, this one. Okay. Bath. Do it. We did it. Look at it go. Things are happening. Look at it go.
Ooh, pretty colors.
Things are happening. It happened. Okay, my bathwater energy cores are now ready. How are you doing?
What did you just say to me? I have to build a blast furnace. I think I need to build 2 actually, if you would like to help.
There should already be an extra one pre-built for you.
Would you like to build a blast furnace for crystal matrix? I am pre-crafting your Naquita coils as well.
Oh, did you already use this extra? Oh, I was muted. Did you already use the extra blast furnace?
I did.
Okay. So we need to build another one for crystal matrix.
That's right.
I copy pasta this one. All right, so we're building one for a crystal matrix is what he said. This one? Hot crystal matrix. I think we're just gonna do this one. This one should overclock better with higher tier coils. Right? No. It's all Naquita coils, so that won't matter. It'll overclock with the power tier, though. Okay. So we need Krypton, which we have 8,000 of. Krypton. This needs what? Crystal matrix dust. This needs number 2. We need signalum. This guy. Boop. LUV. 16. This guy. Point. Okay, gotta point this up. And then we need a machine controller. Level emitter. It's gonna be based on this guy. We'll keep 1000, 512 for now until we decide we need more. Okay, is that it? Sign. White concrete. This is making crystal, hot crystal matrix ingot. So we are good to go here, except for crystal matrix dust. Okay, so you make that in a centrifuge. Shiny powder mixture. Ruined hole. Alien scrap. Hyperbolic. Okay, so we can't do this. So we go the other method, which is this one. Shiny powder mixture. ZPM LCR. Omnic acid dust. Oh boy. Depleted uranium hexafluoride and diluted hydrochloric acid. Okay. Centrifuge inert powder? What did he get me making over here? Mote of omnium. Are we sure we can do this? Did I choose the wrong path for something? Maybe we gotta do it through the other method. Is there like a liquid crystal matrix, molten? There's a liquid, but we need to have the ingots in order to do that. Do we make like nuggets? Powder? Tiny piles? Per. Okay, chat, I think we might have a problem here. So there's two item inputs. We either have shiny powder mixture or we have ruined hole. Ruined hole we cannot get unless we have alien scrap, which is a tier 11. We are currently working on tier 7. So we can't do this. UHV. So the other option is shiny powder mixture, which requires omnic acid dust. Which there's only one way to get that, which requires mote of omnium. So unless there's a way we get liquid omnium. Omnium dust. Okay, I am not sure we can do this.
Uh-oh.
The crystal matrix ingot? It looks like there's no viable path forward.
Oh. Okay, I'll look at that in just a second. I have a cat to deal with.
Meow meow.
Meow meow. Isn't that right, Goose? She's not very talkative right now.
Yeah, so RL, there's two different ways to do this. We get the dust, and then we get this dense matrix oh, I missed this part. Never mind. Okay, I think I actually figured it out. I was overlooking something.
Okay, good.
This is a ridiculous recipe chain to make this, though.
Is it? I'm sorry.
We're going to need a clean room assembler. Oh, no.
I'll be honest, that one looked simple, which is why I skipped it.
It is not.
Sorry about that.
No, you're not.
I am a little sorry about it. I really am.
Yeah. We only need universe doped wafers. No big deal, right?
Uh-oh. I don't think we can do that.
No, there's other recipes.
Okay. That would be a problem.
All right. Well, let's start here. So we need this guy, the dense matrix mesh. So dense matrix mesh comes from a porous matrix mesh, which comes from carbon nanotubes, which comes from a grown nanotube substrate, which comes from prepared nanotube substrate, which comes from cobalt nanoparticles and raw nanotube substrate, which comes from this recipe and an LUV assembler and a clean room. And then cobalt nanoparticles come from cobalt dust and an atomic reconstructor. Okay. Let's start here. This looks easy. We need an LUV atomic reconstructor, which I don't think we currently have. This is elite, so we need to upgrade that first thing. We actually have a ZPM. I'm going to make this. I'm not going to make this. I cannot make that. Why not? Crystal processor supercomputer. Okay. So let's just make the one that it wanted, which was the elite atomic reconstructor.
We need another blast furnace. I'll work on that.
Yeah, I'm going to be busy on this for a little while.
Okay. Yeah, there's still other things that I'm working on for the same, so.
Okay. Yeah, I got sidetracked when we were looking at this originally. I just saw this dust. And I was like, how do you make this dust? And I didn't even notice that there was another input method here. Anyway. All right, so here is our atomic reconstructor. So this is LUV. I guess I'll put on this side. This is LUV, LUV, L to the U to the V. So I'm going to move our current one. Let me grab this guy. All right, and then I need some packing tape. Yoink, yoink. And this guy go here. Okay, so we have a new atomic reconstructor. We got enough room for the recipe in here, and that is for this one. Let's make sure cobalt nanotubes can be crafted. Everything just works. Sweet. Can I get a quest complete for that? No. Okay, so this is done. So we need to make raw nanotube substrate. So this requires a clean room. So this isn't just Assassin's wheelhouse, but I think this will be fine for me to set up myself. I think. Wait a second. This is a regular assembler in a clean room. Okay, you know what? This is not going to go in here. This is going to go into cleaning machine hatch. Let's see this. An assembler, no number. I don't know if this is numbered or not. I don't think it matters though, even if it is. That's the output. We cannot see the input. This doesn't see. I'm just going to put this in here. Okay, so if we tell it to make raw nano, we're missing neon gas. Really? I thought we were getting neon. Okay. That's only a tier 2 to get neon. We had 10 of them. I'll send off, how about 10? Oh, you know what? I miscounted. I should have seen how many that recipe makes and times that by 10. I meant to set off 10 rocket ships. I should have went for 100. I'll make 90 more. Okay, so now we need an extractor. We need a place for neon gas to exist. Yep. Okay, so 1K neon. Okay, now I set up an extractor recipe for neon. Neon gas. Can I craft it? I should be able to. Just want to test it though. Yep. Okay, we're good. All right, so we can do that. So raw nanotube. How long is this recipe? 16 seconds at LUV. So it should be done just about now. Now. Right now. Is it broken? I really wish I could see what was in this. Is there a way to see what's in here? Needs a bigger input hatch. Oh, you can see right here. LUV dual input hatch. Oh no. Yep. making sure we don't have this recipe. This guy. What is this being made in? A ZPM assembler. ZPM dual input. So we need non-opal iridium fluid pipe. We don't have these. Small iridium fluid pipe. Small pipe. Oh, the stupid P key. How does this work? Why can I not type in P? Okay. And then this is just a normal crafting pattern. We'll find a home for that right here. Yeah, I don't know about these dual input hatches. I don't know about all this. Crafting. Oh, it's not crafting here, though. It's crafting somewhere. How long does this take? 15 seconds. All right, it's done. So this, we're going to cancel. Cancel. Plunger. Oh, yeah, let's try it again. It's working. We did it. Okay, so we can do raw nanotube substrates now. So this, that. Prepared nanotube substrate. So this is an autoclave. LUV autoclave. Autoclave. Elite. So we need to make a new autoclave. Advanced autoclave, elite autoclave.
Okay, I'm done with everything else I can do. How can I help you with what you're working on?
Man, I'm doing this long recipe chain here. I'm currently working on prepared nanotube substrates, which comes from grown nanotube substrate, which will then make carbon nanotubes into porous matrix mesh into dense matrix mesh.
Okay.
How can you help? I don't know. I wish I knew.
Okay. I'll leave you to it then.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had like something I could just say this would help me, but it's kind of like, I mean, I guess you could try and set up the recipes if you want. I don't know.
I can do the recipes. They're chemical bath. Oh, clean room.
Yeah, I guess I might need your help after all.
Yeah, you're gonna need that for the porous matrix mesh. Needs a clean room. Carbon nanotubes also need a clean room. That one I can do for you.
I already did the carbon nanotubes.
Okay.
No, I didn't do that. I'm sorry. I did the raw nanotubes and the multi-block assembler. That's a cleaning input hatch.
You did. Sorry, hang on. Raw nanotubes. Holy cow, you're like way. Holy moly, this is a recipe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Raw nanotube substrate can be made, and that's where I'm at right now. And then I'm working on the autoclave recipe that's right after that.
So hang on. You did. Okay. Raw nanotube substrate. I can craft that. Where is that going?
That's in the multi-block assembler with the cleaning hatch in the small pink room. The regular pink room, I'm sorry. The green room. Green, pink, same thing. By green, I mean lime, obviously.
The lime room. Not the pink, not the regular pink, not the small pink, but the lime room. I got it.
The baby pink room.
I got it.
I'm glad
there.
somebody does.
Jeez. And I thought I was losing it.
Yeah. Welcome to Greg Tech.
Okay, so here's the deal. If we want to look at the chain really quickly, you did that first here, raw nanotube substrate.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is prepared nanotube substrate.
I'm currently working on that as we speak, and
Okay.
I already have the cobalt nanoparticles for that as well.
Okay. I will work on the grown nanotube substrate and the carbon nanotubes.
Okay. Oh, this requires a clean room. I didn't see it.
Ruh-roh.
You have autoclaves upstairs in the clean room, yeah?
I have an autoclave in the blue room, but it's doing crystal processing. Let me see here. It's available in the network as, what is this called? Oh, it's just going to be called crap.
Is that something that we should...
Large crystallization chamber.
Is that something that we should be using for a normal crafting, or is that specific for your stuff? Should I make another multi-block, I guess is what I'm asking.
It's up to you. Yeah, I think another multi-block probably is going to be necessary. This thing has been running nonstop basically since I built it, although I imagine at some point it'll meet our demands, but I don't know when. So yeah, if you want to do that, then you'll need the cleaning maintenance hatch.
Yep. I
And
assume your multi-block pattern thing will just work.
Oh, it should, yeah.
Okay.
And it's fairly easy to build. You can even copy paste this one. Just what I would do is actually, I would craft it, let it go into the chest or whatever, and then throw all the items into AE and then copy paste the one I built in the blue room. Because otherwise it's a little funky the way it builds it.
I'm assuming he made a crystallization thing for this. Or is it the paper? Is it the old way? I don't... Large crystallization chamber... I guess we're not doing this for the packager. This is a different way. Where is the output chest for this? The crystallization chamber multi-block.
I mean, it should just be the same output chest as everything else. What do you mean?
Okay, I'm asking because we had started switching over these multi-blocks to like the package things, but I guess this one was pre...
I've only done one so far that way.
Okay.
Well, now I don't know. Now I'm not sure. Now that you say that, maybe I did do that one that way.
No, I was just looking. I couldn't find it, so that's why I was asking.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he said let this thing go, copy paste the one he already has. The one that he already has is where? Is it up here? Where did you say the one that you already designed was? I don't remember.
Blue room.
Blue room, got it. This guy. Okay. I've been thinking, chat, that we should set up all of the large multi-blocks for a lot of these things. I know Jassassin set like these up, large material press. So for forging, forge hammer, compressor, bender. And then, yeah, I took down, or I'm going to be taking down gravel, sand, and dust. But we need a forge hammer in order to make this stuff. I'm thinking that we need to make one of the large machines for all of the different processing things around. But here's the problem, though. Like, there's a lot of machines that are pretty specific, which means we're going to need a lot of these multi-blocks. So like Bender number 10, for instance, we could probably get rid of the entire bank of Bender 10s and replace it with the multi-block and the 16 parallel control hatch one. And that would take care of that. But how many Bender numbers do we need, right? There's Bender number 9, number 10. There's Bender number 2, number 1. Do we need a number 3? Do we need a number 7? Do I make just 10 of them? I don't know. It's kind of weird if we make 4 of them and then we need another one. They got to put in another location kind of a deal. Yeah, it's one of those things I was kind of thinking about before. I think we're just going to set this guy like over here. Do I place it 1 block away, 3 blocks away? I don't know. We're going to set it like that, I guess. I got to remove the blocks underneath it, actually, because I did copy 1 block lower. Oops. Is this not done yet? What is it doing? It's got to make 4 0-point module voltage coils. You can put a pattern buffer per circuit you need on the multi-block machines, meaning you only need 1 of each multi-block. True. But then, like, if we need a bunch of things, they gotta wait on the other recipes. Yeah, I'm not sure the best way to do that. Like, 1 multi-block to rule them all and just have everything on 1? I don't know. I feel like this isn't actually crafting. 0-point module. Where are you crafting? Nope. Did I break this recipe? Oh, this needs like a number 1 or something, doesn't it? That I did not set after I replaced this. Number 1. And I made all this stuff for more assemblers here.
All right, I made everything up above you on the chain, except the compressors that we have need to be upgraded to LUV, so I'm just making 16 ZPM compressors and upgrading that whole thing.
Okay. All right, so the question is, oh no, there is no question. We're placing it right here. Oh, this thing's backwards. Oops. Okay. Hopefully that's the right direction this time. There we go. It didn't copy the AE or deleted it or something. I don't know. I don't know if these are connected or not. I'm just going to redo everything. Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, compressors are set up, so whenever you're done with what you're working on, we should, in theory, have everything we need.
Sounds good. I am just making this cleaning, crystallization, autoclave thingy, whatever. Okay, so we just need to connect this to EE, and I'm not sure where EE is coming from, so I think I'm going to do this. Where, oh, where is our AE network at? All the way down here. I'm one cable short? Are you kidding me right meow? So now, if I tell it to make prepared nanotubes, let's cancel this. Yay, it works. I did it. We can make prepared nanotubes.
You did it.
I did it. So theoretically, we should be able to make the dense matrix mesh now.
Almost. I need to make liquid nether star.
I thought you said you were done.
I thought I was done until it turns out I wasn't.
Aww.
All right.
The
Now
chemical
try.
bath, where did you put that?
That's in the cutting clean room.
I'm thinking I'm going to set up multi-blocks, cleaning multi-blocks for regular crafting that's outside of the circuit room. Like all of them. Not right this second. But
Okay.
so we're not having to like rely on having things in this room for our normal crafting stuff. Okay, you think we're good now?
I think so.
Well, if that's the case, we should be getting those ingots automatically because the blast furnace was set up.
I had to build another blast furnace.
We need a requester for that too.
Oh. I can set that up. So we're requesting the dense matrix mesh.
Correct. Probably 128.64, I guess. I don't know.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, setting the parallel hatch was the first thing that I did.
Okay, it says it can't find the resources.
What? Not enough resources to make 64?
Acetylene.
Acetylene?
I thought we had that. We do not.
I've never made that.
Crap. There was only one recipe for it, so that makes it easy. I'll make the disc.
Okay, I will set up the LCR recipe, I guess.
Okay.
That doesn't require a number, right? No. Okay, so we just put this in an LCR.
All right, disc is in.
All right, we should have access to make acetylene now.
Okay, so then in theory that requester kicked off.
In theory.
The requesters only check like every 10 or 15 seconds if they ran out of resources, so let's see here. No, it still says no dice.
I tried manually crafting and it says we need calcium carbide dust. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. Another blast furnace.
No, you're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Oh my god. Hang on, I have a paste already ready for it.
Okay.
What's the coil type? Is Naquita fine?
It is HSSG, but yeah, Naquita.
Okay.
Naquita should be our baseline now.
Yep.
I upgraded all of our blast furnaces to that earlier today. Except for the ones we'd already upgraded to tritium. Oh no, we need more Invar. I make 100. Repaste. Oh, I guess we need blast furnace blocks too. I make 10. Okay, try again.
I gotta wait for the input hatch, otherwise we're good. Ta-da! I'll program these blocks up here.
Mm-hmm. What is the speed of this recipe? 5 seconds at IV, LEV, ZPM. We'll probably just do 120 to 64. Oh, I was looking at this at the way wrong side. What the heck? Okay, sign.
Okay, I think we're good.
No turn on.
Ruh-roh. I need a circuit number probably.
No circuit number.
Quicklime, carbon dust, calcium carbide dust. Oh, I need a fluid output. That's probably why.
It worked. They work fast.
Good.
Oh, it makes 3 at a time? I didn't realize. And it's done.
Sweet. I need the flux point that you picked up, or I could just grab a new one. Oh, I got it. Thanks. Are we hitting energy issues? What's going on here?
We shouldn't be. Why?
This thing's pulling 500,000 FE per tick. Oh no, we're good.
I mean,
No,
it was running constantly. I don't.
Yeah, it was. I've not seen the numbers stick like that. That's all.
Okay, so now we have that. So this thing should just kick on. Dense matrix mesh. Next, it says we can craft it. I'm gonna craft one.
It might take a minute. Holy cow. That's quite a craft.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. We're waiting on the prepared nanotubes, grown nanotube substrate. That's slow, whatever this step is.
It's supposed to take 6 seconds. The grown nanotube substrate?
Yep.
Yeah, let me take a look. I did that one, but I must have screwed it up. What tier does that need? Dang it, I think it's the machine tier that we have is too low.
LUV.
Crap, we're at IV for these. Okay, so I'll fix that, but it's going to take a minute.
This Jassassin guy always cutting corners.
Should I make LUV machines or just go for ZPM since that's kind of where we're at?
You can make ZPM.
All right.
Hi.
Hello. Quite an entry.
Thank you. Yeah, so we got a bender number 12 here, and I was thinking that we should move this over to where other bender numbers are, but it looked like we had gotten rid of all the specific numbered benders. Like, we don't have a... I'm feeling jittery here. What is this? This is the first time I felt jittery. Huh. It says we're getting 120, 140. Whatever that jitteriness was, it has gone away. Huh. Anyway, yeah, so I thought we had a bank here with all the different benders on different numbers, but we only have like a bank of 1s, a bank of 2s, and like we saw there was like a 9 and a 10 or something. So yeah, anyway, we have like this solo bender over here, which kind of feels out of place, but that's why it's over here. Elite autoclave. We got rid of this. Yeah, we don't need this here anymore. Elite electrolyzer. So yeah, I kind of want to set up all these multi-blocks for our crafting needs, especially since we can parallelize it.
You cancel any outstanding crafts for that, and then give me 1 second.
Okay, they have been canceled.
Okay, now it should kick itself back off automatically, and then that should be working.
Yeah, it looks like we're crafting 64 right now.
Sweet. Yeah, and the machines are running.
Well, this appears to be taking a while. I guess because we're crafting 64 at a time. We're waiting for like all the pre-crafts to get done, then we're doing all the mid-crafts, and then all the crafts after that before we make our very first one. Calcium hydroxide dust. Still doing more raw nanotube substrates. Carbon nanotubes. Still got to make the prepared nanotube substrate. We're crafting that now. That's done. This should be being made here very soon. Well, at least the very first one. Carbon nanotubes might be having a problem. LUV laser engraver. This takes 6 seconds. I think the carbon nanotubes in the LUV engraver, the red one, is broken.
Crap. Okay. That's easy fix. Just annoying. You're right. That probably requires... Oh, it does require LUV. Okay. Give me, like, a minute.
Okay. We can do 64 parallel hatch now. Take a look. Ultimate parallel control hatch. I think you are correct. This all looks... this one. Yep. Parallel. Except we need crystal processor supercomputers, which we don't have yet. is a circuit assembler recipe. CPM tier circuit. We have crystal processor assembly. Nope, we don't have crystal processor assembly. I'm not sure why we don't, because we have all of this stuff. I guess it's just a recipe Assassin hasn't made yet. I wonder if that's something that he will do in here, is remove these single blocks and just put it in multi-blocks. Or I guess we could just put the multi-blocks in place of the clean room for all these laser engravers.
All right, we shouldn't have to cancel anything. It should resolve itself now.
He has a multi-block in the room below. Oh yeah, that's right.
I lied. We may actually have 2 items that won't run through that.
Well, it looks like it's crafted some carbon nanotubes. That's what it was stuck on before.
Yeah, but it's going to be too short when the craft is finished.
Oh, I see.
So it's probably worth canceling and letting it start again.
I cancel.
Okay.
So the dense matrix mesh is made in an LUV compressor. Takes 6 seconds, and it has not made one. So I think there's a broken recipe again.
Yay. I just made ZPM compressors. They don't have items in them. Dense matrix mesh. No, they don't have items in at all. I think it's the porous matrix mesh that's scheduled, not the dense.
Well, they're both scheduled. So yeah, it might be the porous that's the problem now.
It's the porous, I see it. I know what the problem is too, because I remember when I did. I did it wrong.
See what happens when I asked Assassin to give me a hand? Gosh, this would have been done already. I'm just kidding. It is incredibly frustrating though when you set up recipes just to find out that they're broken. You gotta go back and redo it.
Okay, those are running now, the porous.
Nice. And it looks like it's crafted its very first dense matrix mesh, which means we should be getting those ingots now.
Amazing. That is quite the craft. I think, what did we add? 4 blast furnaces for this one thing?
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of stuff like that in the beginning. Actually, is it even crafting? I'm not sure. It says it's crafted. I don't know. Oh, you know what? It's got to wait till we get 64 and then it dumps into the system.
64 what? Oh, because the craft size is 64.
Yeah. I kind of wish the requester didn't do that, but I guess it's fine.
Yeah, that's kind of lame. I can reduce that request size.
Yeah, maybe like to 8 or 4.
Yeah, let me do that. And then you can cancel the craft. Actually, if you cancel the craft, it should dump what it did make.
True. Yep, we got 10 of them. That's crafting now.
Okay. And maybe we just leave what we have then.
This takes 50 seconds.
Yikes. Good thing this is on passive.
I was almost gonna say we could put the ZPM things in here instead of the LUV ones.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll do it.
You do it. Maybe wait till this craft is done and I'll disconnect AE.
If you want to disconnect the input side now, yeah. Okay. And then we should be good.
Yeah, okay, you're good. I'm not sure a better coil is actually going to make any difference at this level. It might. I don't remember how much it has to go up for it to make a difference. I'm going to make the tritium coils and see if that makes any difference as well.
Okay. I have those on my swapper. If you want to just leave them in the system, I'll swap it over.
Okay. Just going to take like, you know, a minute and a half or so.
Should I reconnect it?
I say leave it. It's going to be 25 seconds because it should be half speed.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I guess we can connect it and then like unconnect it and just kind of see. So this is going at 25 seconds. Yep. Then we disconnect it. Oh, power issue.
Ruh-roh. I might have put the wrong energy converter. Oh, I never set bypass limit.
Inception upgrade switched off. What the heck did I just do? Oh, you did it while I was crafting.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Crap. Now I've done it.
You have done it.
I think we need 16 of these.
We do. And there they are.
I mean the assemblers that make them. There we go.
Oh. Yeah, I think that'll get resolved when we switch over to the multi-blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually did make a difference. Now we're at 12.5 seconds.
Easy. So now the craft itself probably takes the longest time.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Okay, how many of those did we even need though for the
I don't even remember what we needed these for.
we needed a warp engine. Warp engine? No. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Warp engine.
Oh, is that what we needed these for? Was the warp engine?
Mm-hmm. Looks like I can craft one. But we need 6 of them for the tier 7. What tier were we making? I don't even remember.
Tier 7, yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of
Tier
stuff for tier 7. Imagine when we do tier 11.
Dude, we need 4 more crystal matrix ingots, and then we can kick off the tier 7 micro miner, and it'll go mine stuff for us.
Yo, we're waiting on these for the micro miner.
Yeah.
Tier 7. What does this actually get us that we need? A layer of the warden data? Oh, have we even considered the fuel that we need? We need
No.
dilithium crystal. I think we have deep dark data already. Yeah, we have deep dark data. Dilithium crystal. We don't have that.
Okay. I don't know what that means. So we can make the...
It's just a crystal. It's just an item, right?
Okay. Oh, that's... Okay, the 2 items that are next to the micro miner are the fuel.
Yes. Yeah, those are...
I got
yeah.
So...
Dilithium dust, which comes from dilithium ore. So I assume there's a micro miner recipe for this. Yes, there's a micro miner recipe tier 1 actually.
Holy cow, we have so much of it.
Oh wow, I didn't even realize. Look at this. Yeah, okay.
Easy.
We're actually crafting some right now. I got a bunch of ores earlier.
Easy.
Okay, so now we just need to process that into the crystal. So we need an autoclave, helium gas, and 4 of these. I just set up an autoclave, didn't I? So we should just be able to set up a recipe for that.
Easy.
Crystal. Which one did I just set up? I set up a multi-block, correct? Large? Oh, it must
yeah,
be this one.
It's not called an autoclave though.
Dilithium crystal. Oops. Dang it. Every time I try and click on it, like, thing moves.
If you hold shift, I think it prevents things from changing order.
I think you're right. Okay, yeah, we can craft that real fast. We're good to go on dilithium crystal now.
Easy. Okay, so show me how you set up the recipe for the ores, because that's the one thing I actually thought I knew how that worked until just now when you showed me the micro miner and a bunch of items going to a block that produces the ores.
Okay. Come over here to like one of these terminals. So like if we're doing the tier 7, so there's 2 different recipes. We'll do let's do page 2.
Okay, hang on. Tier 7, page 2 of what?
So tier 7, go to uses on the micro miner.
Okay, uses. Page 2.
So you see all the stuff that we get: gold blocks, silver, etc.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm just going to shift click fill this recipe. So that's what we get in this guy right here.
Okay, and then I create a pattern, and then I hit the cycle outputs, create a pattern until I have all the outputs covered. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah. So every time there's a new output, just make a new pattern.
All right. I'm going to make all these, and then show me where to put them when I'm done.
Okay.
McLesley 13 shared 500, hype art underscore HF hype wave mining machine hype.
Okay, I have them.
Leslie, thank you for the 500 bits. Okay, so I'm under the main room by the advanced micro miner.
Okay.
So they're going to go into this one here, which is not labeled, but I will label this.
Okay.
This will be
And should I
tier
put them on the
7.
second row so that they're page 2 or whatever? Is that how you've been organizing them?
I just been organizing them. Like, it doesn't matter where, just like so the pages are together and however way you want to do it.
Okay, so that's page 2.
Okay.
I'll fill out page 1 really quick as well.
Yeah, there was just one recipe for that.
Oh, okay. That's relatively easy, at least. Okay, I thought that the micro miner itself, if you had craft, I don't know, like this filled in the missing piece. And then, do we want blocking mode for this or no?
I don't know if that matters. Did I put blocking mode?
No, you didn't. So, all right, I'll leave it off. It's probably fine. I don't think we've had any issues, so it probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, nice so far. I mean, glass cable. And that should be that. So you should be able to request one of the items listed in here. And it should just work in theory.
So block of diamond.
Wait, can we make the tier 7 yet? No, we haven't even done that. I don't think.
I think so.
Wait, can we make it? Oh yeah, it says we can craft it. Oh wow, that is a huge recipe. Okay, yeah. You should just be able to request any of those items and then it should kick off when it's done.
Okay, block of diamond. We already have a block of diamond recipe. I maybe pull that out of here because we're never going to request it like that.
Correct.
That's kind of silly.
Same with gold, honestly.
All right. What about ruthenium, platinum? Platinum, I don't care either. Silver, I also don't care. Ruthenium, maybe, because...
No, ruthenium's
Ruthen-
definitely. I think that's probably the most valuable thing here.
Okay. So I'll request a block of ruthenium. Holy moly, that's a lot of items.
Yeah.
And start. Look at it go. It's beautiful.
That is a lot of stuff being crafted.
I want to look at our power usage. We went to 35.2 million for a tick there.
It wouldn't surprise me. Like basically every machine in the base is kicking on right now.
Yeah. We're hovering at 12. Man. All right. That's exciting. And then basically everything gets then put into here and then goes into... I got it. The input bus here.
Yeah, it's just basically item in. It does the processing, item out. Like,
Got it.
it's just a machine, honestly.
Yep, that makes sense. And honestly, setting up these patterns wasn't as hard as I thought it would be.
It looks like it's going to be a pain in the butt.
It looks horrible,
but it's not
honestly,
that.
like, that's why, like, you were like, I don't know, these are all broken. You just, like, delete, let's start over. And I'm like, oh, no. And you're just like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
I got it now. We should probably put an extended interface here on the output.
An extended interface?
Because it can dump more items at a time.
Can't we just put the we haven't upgraded this. Can we just do the ME output bus or whatever?
Oh yeah, we probably should do that.
Yeah. ME output.
In
bus.
fact, we could probably replace all of these with the ME thing as well.
The only thing I don't like about that is that it's limited space.
It's what do you mean?
I
just
mean, it's
add
only got
multiple.
27 pattern slots.
Yeah, and you're using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12, 24. You're not even using probably 36 right now.
I don't know. To me, like, this keeps them separated in like a easier to understand way, because then
Yeah,
you know
fair.
which tier.
You can do multiple of those other blocks though in the machine.
I mean, I guess if you want to handle that, change it. It's
nope,
fine.
Nope, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, if it works, don't fix it. So, unless there's like some actual real gain.
Be cleaner. No, it's fine. It really doesn't matter.
Okay, so we did tier 7. What about tier 8?
So I think to do tier 8, we actually need to do the next circuit, which I couldn't do until we did the tier 7 miner. So I think we're like now playing this back and forth between the two.
Wait, what did you need from the tier 7? I don't remember now.
I don't remember now either.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Warp core? Block of titanium, nether star, aluminum? Oh no. Double crystal matrix plate?
No. I refuse.
I mean, I don't think we have a choice.
No, I refuse. That's my choice. I refuse.
No. You can't refuse. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 36 crystal matrix per rocket?
What does it give you? It better be something good.
I'm not even sure. More tendrils. Skulk catalyst. Haddle shard. Dragon eggs.
Oh, dragon eggs I need. Like a lot of them too.
Dragon scales. Breath. Neutronium ingots. Quantum stars. Gravi star. And quantum eye. That doesn't matter. The quantum stars are kind of nice, I guess.
Oh no. I
What's-
have very bad news for you.
What do you have?
The tier 7 miner doesn't work in this machine.
Wait, is this not the right advanced
the
microverse?
But it needs the advanced tier 2, which I thought
Oh,
advanced.
it does
and
say
tier-
advanced microverse projector 2 on it.
Yeah, I thought advanced and tier 2 were basically the same thing. Because there's the regular and then there's the advanced. So I just figured the advanced is tier 2. But no, there's an advanced tier 2.
I think that's why I stopped on the tier 6, is because I made
see.
all the ones for this one. Okay, so now we got to make the next one. Can we cancel that recipe before it dumps into this thing? I'm going to cancel it.
Nope, I quit.
You can't quit. We're just getting started. Advanced Microverse Projector 2. Well, that's fancy. So we got to find a place for this. I kind of feel like the Advanced Microverse Projector, this one, is out of place here, but like, should we put it in the same room? How big is this thing? That is 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 9 by 9 by 9.
Yeah.
It's not really gonna fit here.
Won't really fit here.
With it would give it 1 block of space between those two machines.
Yeah. Well, we have the new area that we have not really explored.
Really explore the space.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like almost too big for this space. I could put it here. Is this big enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, my goodness.
It's not gonna fit.
It's not gonna fit.
We're gonna have to plonk its chonky butt right in the center.
Yeah.
Or we can just put it up against the wall. Like we can just stick it in the corner, just have it up against the wall. It'll be fine.
Yeah. I don't know. Because we still need to keep the first. We need to keep the regular one. We also need to keep. Do we need to keep this tier 1? I think we do. I think we need one of each.
Yeah, like, the other recipes don't work in the previous tiers or vice versa. So
yeah,
we need
so
all
maybe
of them.
we just need a dedicated room for all of them to just sit next to each other.
And think about what they've done.
Exactly.
Yep. We're gonna do the east wing.
Yeah, I don't mean it doesn't matter, but maybe we could do one of these big rooms. Because we also have ore processing that we'd like to set up in multi-blocks. And I think we can do all the ore processing plus the microverses in here. If we did a single multi-block for each type of ore processing machine we need.
Yep.
And I think that'd be a cool way to do it. Keep it all sort of unified together. But I don't know.
You were
Can we even...
complaining how your yard looks empty? What are we gonna do? Put machines out in the yard? That's doesn't.
Right. No. That might be how some people play modded Minecraft, but I refuse. I don't know why people like, dude. The number of people. I want to watch someone play this pack.
But everybody's like cobblestone platform, and that's it.
Yeah, or they're sitting out on the grass with fences around their base, or they're, there's a couple people that did really cool bases, but then they don't I don't know, the scale is wrong. It's too small. Yeah, grass base, absolutely not, exactly. But a lot of people that play modded especially people who stream it, I don't get it. They don't build, no building, only placing machines.
That was me when I first started playing modded Minecraft, but as a streamer, you gotta make your area look good. You can't just cobblestone platform everything. This is missing a block and this is driving me crazy. Blue concrete. Fix. Don't do it. Don't do it, Jassassin!
Got him.
It was my turn to rage quit. That block better be blue when I log back in. Look. Am I actually going to be able to log in? It's loading terrain for a long time.
That'll teach you to throw a temper tantrum.
Aha! It is back! Don't you undo your undo. Okay, so we need to figure out, are we doing it in the east wing then? Is that what we've decided?
I don't care. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
Oh, come on, it matters.
Well, we have over here the big blast furnace thing, so I think it makes sense to put it over here where we don't have anything, and I think it makes sense to take up the whole space for just ore processing as well. So we can dedicate this whole room to ore processing. Oh, geez. That's a huge block.
This is 11 by 11. That's the highest tier one, it seems. So we're going to need room for that. So maybe like one of the inside rooms, like the big rooms.
There's 11 blocks of space right here.
But then we don't have the one block. Well, if you want to do that, we can do that. Let's do it. I'm fine with it.
I mean, it's huge. I think we're going to have to.
It's huge.
Huge.
Huge. Okay. Exchanging gadget. We need cyan terracotta. I think one of the things that I need to do then is move the other ones as well. Yeah.
Probably. I'll get this painted, and then we can lay out the footprints of where things should go.
Wait, you're gonna get what painted?
The floor.
Oh, like I'm doing?
Oh. Wow. Look at us. Cool. Working together. We didn't even know it.
We're doing the thing.
You did it.
I did it. You did it. Okay. So we need the interior walls of this done as well. I kind of feel like we should just get the structure built real quick.
Okay. I'm going to work on setting up machine footprints, maybe.
As you wish. Okay, so this wall is flush with this, so we just bring this over. I could use the building gadget vertical wall thing, but I don't know. I probably should, honestly. Vertical wall. Is that the right height? Oh, it's too big. Undo. Or just cue that. That'll work too. Basically, same thing. Where'd that go? Where'd that go? Did he go into here? Did you somehow pick up my mining gadget? You must have.
I sure did.
You need to like turn off your magnet or get the weaker one. Because seriously.
Telling you that thing is super powerful.
Dude, your magnet, it sucks. Okay?
It's true.
Oh, I'm going too tall now. What is he doing? Oh, okay. I'm confused.
Scribblings of a madman.
No, I understand what you're doing, but I don't... Is this the 11 block one?
Yes. Did I do it wrong?
No, you did it right. I thought the 11 block one left no space, but I guess it does leave some space.
Yep. So then I did a 3 block space between. I don't know. If you want to change it, we can change it.
No,
as
no, no,
well.
that's fine. I just thought that this was the 7 block and it, okay, never mind. It's fine. Just scale got me.
Yep. So if that works, then we can do it that way. If you want to change it a little, we can do that. And then I don't know if we want more of the small one, just because it's gonna look a little silly. But and then there's all the multi-block ore processing. So we need to figure out what machines we need for that and set up their footprints as well. So I'll go look at what we have. Although I know we've moved some of the ore processing to some of these multi-blocks already, like the sifting thing.
Yeah, we can move the sifters over here. And in fact, I don't think we need 2 of them anymore. I think just 1 is fine.
Are they only doing ore processing?
I think the sifter's only job is for ore processing.
Oh. And you said we don't need 2.
I don't think we do.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially with the parallel hatches.
Makes sense to me. I think it'll look better with just a single one anyway. So I guess in the ore process, do we want to go in like order of what you process first? So like the crushing factory or whatever, and then sifting.
Well, so we need the it would be the macerator,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'd be probably the washer, then the thermal centrifuge. But then there's also some other ones that like you macerate and then you put into the chemical bath. So I don't know.
Well, there's also the multi-block chemical bath.
Yeah, and then we're gonna need the centrifugal, which we have already. The sifters we have already. I don't know if there's any other ore processing steps there. I guess the ore washer, if we didn't say that already, I think we did.
Okay, so I did the maceration tower. The following that is the chemical bath, you said?
No, after that should probably be the ore washing, whatever the one that is.
Okay, I'll look into that. That's the chemical bath, but it does 2 modes. It's an ore washer and a chemical bath, and you set a mode.
It's good. So we'll need an ore washer and a chemical bath one.
Okay.
I believe the chemical bath, we can combine all of our different ones into one singular one. So, because the chemical bath, we have like mercury and sodium persulfate and something else.
Yep.
Yeah, we could also do the 16x control hatches if we had one of the new quantum processors, the mainframe or whatever.
We already have the 16x.
No, 64.
Oh, 64.
The quantum processor can turn into like a mainframe or something. We need that for that one. The master control hatch. No, not master. It is ultimate parallel. Crystal processor supercomputer is what we need.
And we have that.
We don't have that. If we do have it, it's not being provided to the main network.
It's called a UV circuit. UV universal.
We have one.
Oh, I might have that set to 1 just because they're kind of expensive.
I don't know if there's a better way to place these things. It doesn't really feel like there is. But you have to place them on top of a block to place them in this orientation. Whoops. Yeah, I'll copy and paste. Well, I can't copy and paste this now. The building gadget? Maybe. I think I gotta place one and maybe I'll be able to do it. There we go. Yeah, that's definitely the better way. Oop. And then I don't know what color glax we're using over here. Let me find out real quick. Jasassin made this a while ago. This is 15. Oh, those are half ones. Glax variant 15.
Okay. Maceration tower, ore washer, chemical bath, sifting.
I feel like I might have messed up this bridge. I want to double check before I go any further. These are on the blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did mess this up.
We have thermal centrifuge. Are we using regular centrifuge as well?
Yes, the regular centrifuge is used for ore processing.
Okay. So the centrifuge and thermal centrifuge are the same block, so we'll do that as well.
All right. So that should be everything to make this match what currently we have. I think I'm going to try and copy and paste the front facade.
There's also a chemical reactor for nitric acid.
Is that part of the ore processing, the chemical reactor?
I believe so, yes.
I know we make nitric acid. Oh, you're talking about for like the sodium persulfate and mercury. Yeah, there should be a nitric acid one. But I think all of those will fit into the same multi-block for the chemical bath.
It's a chemical reactor. Let's go take a look.
Let's go take a look.
Because I'm confused.
Chemical bath, advanced. Oh, yeah, this is chemical reactor for the nitric acid. You are right.
So we can do a large chemical reactor for this, if that makes sense.
I thought these were all chemical baths.
Ah.
Yeah, so advanced chemical reactor, or whatever the chemical reactor multi-block, yeah, for that specific thing. I don't even know, like, what is using this? Let's look real quick. Oh, quite a few things.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of want to copy this. I don't know if this is going to work.
Okay. Let me know what you think of the footprints. We probably move a couple of things around.
I am on my way back. Chemical bath or washer. Chemical bath. Sifting, thermal, regular centrifuge, chemical reactor. I kind of feel like the chemical reactor should be like closer to the chemical bath since it's kind of like in that part of the process. If we're going from like ore start to ore finish.
Okay, can do that.
I know that's a little bit more work, but
yeah, it's worth it if it means we don't change it later. I also made everything 3 blocks away from the path. That's how I've aligned them. I don't know if that makes sense because I could also center them on the pad, but I felt like that looked a little weird.
No, I think the layout will be fun. I think that's good. Okay, I'm about to do something.
Rut-row. Do it. Easy. Too easy.
We ran out of Glax, it looks like.
Glax.
Glax. This is 15. Sweet. I didn't know if this is what we wanted or not. I can undo this, but I assume we wanted to copy and paste the facades.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, it's whatever. Easy mode. Okay, so the question is on the inside here. The ceiling, or I guess the wall block, comes right up to that. That's what I needed to know. Oh, this is the wrong thing. I need this guy. I want vertical wall. Oops. Need to get the sizing right. If I can press the right key on my keyboard, jeez. Oh, that doesn't adjust it when I, okay. You go up 2? There we go. Yeah, we're getting this whole base fleshed out as we go. Things are looking pretty good. Like, obviously, it's still rough and completely not finished, but it's definitely getting better as we progress and move into places. Okay, then I guess I can bring these pillars up too. Build to me. To me. I don't know how tall we go. We go 1 higher than that. Yep. And then this side. Okay, we got a bunch
I'm
of...
gonna have to run in just a little bit here. My wife just started cooking dinner, and I need to be present.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'll finish up setting up these footprints, and then we can work on moving everything over next stream. When is good for you? Is tomorrow good for you?
Tomorrow is Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow should be fine.
Okay. I should be around tomorrow. If not, I will ping you. But otherwise, I will see you tomorrow,
Okay.
2:30 specific time. And I look forward to that. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you then.
All right, man. Have a good dinner. We'll catch you later.
All right. See you later.
Bye-bye. Yeah, we're just going to finish this up real quick here. Don't want to leave this like in this unfinished state. Beep, 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 beep. Whoop, me down. I kind of wish the copy paste gadget copied and pasted the block data, but I guess that would technically be like, that potentially could be item duplication, right? Since these are blocks that you're placing in, and if you're copying them, I mean, I guess it would be pulling out of the ME system, so I don't know. I think we are good. We just need this part raised up. We're missing this bit. Nope. Building gadget, this guy. Build to me. That is that the same? That's the same level as this. So we need blocks that come up here. Then this comes all the way over. Now, aside from the glass that should go there, I think that's good. No, we're missing this. We're missing this right here. Now it's good. We're missing these bits down here too. Here's a thing. This is all inset at the same level, and this beam is out by one. What's going on with that? And then this has a windowsill, which is wrong. I'm confused. There is like some differences here. Hold on a second. No windowsill. This is all flush. Okay, we gotta make these changes. There's items missing in the middle of the X. Okay, I'll go back and take a look. Yeah, this is all kind of... This is all whack. And then this is not supposed to be here either. Oh, that looks right. Although, why is this at a different level than this? Is this wrong? Or is this like this on the main? It is down one on the main. Okay, so what are we missing here? Are these just slopes? Oh, frame stack slope edge. Yeah, it looks like he only made exactly the amount. For those, frame slab, frame panel. Yeah, we already have those, so we're just missing these 4 blocks. Okay. This goes there. 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 What? We have to place 2 blocks in this block? What the heck? Okay. So the only other thing in this room is just... No, not this one. This one. These guys right here. Well, since I'm at it... Okay. The path leading into this area and this room is complete. The only thing is we need a ceiling on it. I guess I'll just do this. Is it overhanging? Nope. It actually needs to come out a little bit beyond the wall, so even though it's overhanging, it is perfectly fine. I'm not entirely sure how the rest of that goes, so I'm just going to leave that for now. This guy. Not overhanging on this side, but we do need to extend it out a little bit to match the other facade. All right, then can't tell how far out that is. Should be about fine though. Okay. We have a ceiling, we have walls, the floor's done, this isn't done. That's fine though. We got a little walkway bridge in, the front facade's done. I think we're good to call it here for the day. I think that's good for today. I am curious though. Let's go take a look at the power before we log off. Did this ever fill with anything? It did. So, is it trying to charge? I'm not sure what it's doing. It's currently running. Maybe this won't work how I thought it was going to work. I was expecting this to charge up, and then when it needs power, it drain down, and then when it got down here, it charge back up again. But if we're making the same amount as what we're outputting, I kind of expected to see this down at about 30%. But I guess if it was trying to recharge and then like we drew more power, it's just going to stay right there. Because it's making the same amount that it's outputting, so it's never filling back up. I don't know. Okay. Well, we thought about it. It's not working as intended. Maybe what we need to do is like connect multiple of these into like a battery box and then like one that stores more power or something like that. And then we turn these on based on the amount in the battery box. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Anyway, we're going to call it here for today. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you on the next one. Follow the channel if you haven't so you get notified when I go live. We'll be back tomorrow starting about 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Have a great rest of your day. See you on the next one. Bye, everybody.